When I was 18 years old, I got drafted into mandatory military service in my country. And each morning we would have to perform something that can only be translated to English as morning order. We would receive designated time in which we would need to make our beds and spread all our emergency equipment visible for inspection, clean every particle of dust in the room and in the whole dorms, and I mean every particle of dust, clean the central toilets, clean the showers with bleach, and then go through brutal inspection from our superiors, punishing us for any minor infraction. At the time, I couldn't understand why we had to go through this brutal, torturous ritual each and every morning. But fast forward 2 years later, I had my own fresh new recruits to take care of, and everything made much more sense. The goal was simple: distill in this young group of adults the basic values of discipline, responsibility, and ownership. Combine familiar day to day actions from home in the foreign environment as a way to reteach them the values of the system that they're now in. And guess what? It works. But real life is very different from the military. We don't live in one big, clear, demanding structure. We live in a world that is composed of many structures that intertwine one another. And they are all our responsibility to manage: family, health, career, relationships. And most important, and something that not many people talk about when it comes to being productive or creative, is the time we need to set aside in order to rest. In my experience, the concept of cleaning your room is the best place to start when it comes to taking ownership of our own lives and forging a reality of our own. And here are the 3 reasons why. As a side note, it's important to remember that life is chaotic and at times very difficult. We all come from different backgrounds and different circumstances. This advice and this system is what works for me in my journey, and hopefully can work for you too. Number 1, building new systems. James Clear has a great quote that goes like this: "The purpose of setting goals is to win the game. The purpose of building system is to continue playing the game." True long-term thinking is goalless thinking. It's not about single accomplishment. It's about the cycle of endless refinement and continuous improvement. Ultimately, it is your commitment to the process that will determine your progress. 2014 and 15 were some of the worst years of my life. After undergoing a colossal crisis in our family, I completely melted down. I quit my job, I disconnected from my friends, I spent day and nights playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh, that's rough.
Watching anime, playing all of our games that were available on the PC4 at that time. I gained 65 pounds. Things were not looking good. And I knew something needed to change. My weight is something that I've been struggling with my entire life, so I knew will be the best place to start. I also knew wishing it away is not going to work. I had to build new habits and find a way to motivate myself on a day-to-day basis. Not only answering the how, but also the why. So I forced myself to sit down, write out my goal, and make a plan. Since running was one of my favorite activities before going down this rough patch, and as a way not only to commit to myself but to some sort of outside factor, I signed up to a half marathon run that was only 3-4 months away. And then I started to clean my room. I made my bed and actually decided when I'm going to go to sleep at night and when I'm going to get up in the morning, and in what way I'm going to structure my life within that time. I cleaned out my closet and actually went out and bought clothes that I needed to wear for a specific purpose. I can go on, but you get the point. Cleaning your room is not about washing the dust away, but putting your life in order and building day-to-day habits that are aligned with your goals. 2. Eliminating friction. The first step is over. We build a system, now it's time to act. Let me tell you from personal experience that putting on your running shoes and going for a run when you're out of shape and basically look like a couch potato is very difficult. making sure the clothes I needed to wear and the shoes I needed to put on were right in front of the door in a place that I can see them all day long was a great help. The process of eliminating this friction between how hard it is to do the things I wanted to do and actually doing them made all the difference. 3. Uncovering hidden potential. As each day goes by, things are starting to get easier and easier. Seeing ourselves progressing towards our goal and actually feeling that incremental steps on a day-to-day basis is the best feeling in the world. It's not only the recipe for success, but the recipe for hope. Slowly but surely, we chip away on the negative self-image we built for ourselves over the past and start to gain back control over our lives, building self-confidence and erasing deterministic views. This process opens up the possibilities the world has to offer us. We suddenly start to see all the things we couldn't see before, the potential that is within us and within the place we reside. Now it's our moral obligation to go after the things we actually want, and we have the confidence built to do it. This is me, right after finishing my first half marathon. I was physically broken, tired, hungry, and 25 pounds lighter, but happy and proud of what I have accomplished. The way our personal environment looks is a reflection of who we are as human beings, our habits, our goals, who we are, and where we're going. So if you ask me, yes, the habit of cleaning your room definitely has the power to change your lives. That's it for the video. Thank you for investing your time and watching. If you are new to my new channel, make sure to click the subscribe button and like the video if you actually felt it helped you. Looking forward to see you next time. Until then, bye bye.